Imagine waking up one morning, your body heavy with exhaustion, a dull ache pulsing in your lower back, and a strange puffiness around your eyes that just won't go away. If you're over 60, these could be chilling warning signs that your kidneys are silently screaming for help, and the breakfast you're eating every day might be the hidden culprit slowly poisoning them. It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? The foods you trust, the ones you've eaten for years, could be betraying your health, slipping toxins into your system, while you think you're making healthy choices. But don't worry. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this silent threat. We're diving deep into 8 common breakfast foods that could be quietly damaging your kidneys after age 60, and more importantly, will guide you toward kinder, safer options to help your kidneys heal. So, grab a warm cup of tea, settle in, and stay with us for this entire journey. Your kidneys will thank you for it. Before we start, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from today, and what health challenges are you facing? Your story matters, and we're here to help. We've also got something special for you. We've uploaded some incredibly helpful kidney-focused resources inside a free senior health app, including trackers, simple guides, and tips to keep you on track. You'll find the link in the description and pinned comment, so be sure to check it out after this video. It's a small step that could make a big difference. Now, let's get into it, starting with a breakfast staple that many of us love, but could be doing more harm than good processed breakfast meats like bacon, sausage, or ham. Picture this: it's early morning, the kitchen is filled with the comforting sizzle of bacon or the savory aroma of sausage patties. For many seniors, these foods feel like a warm hug, a quick way to add protein or share a hearty meal with family. But here's the scary truth: these processed meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and often hidden phosphorus additives that act like a wrecking ball on your kidneys. Your kidneys are like the body's filtration system, working tirelessly to clean your blood and remove waste. But when you eat foods high in sodium and preservatives, it's like forcing your kidneys to clean a polluted river day after day. Over time, this extra strain can lead to chronic kidney damage, especially if you're already managing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, which are common in seniors over 60. As we age, our kidneys naturally lose some of their efficiency, so they're even less equipped to handle this overload. And it's not just about the kidneys. Processed meats are often high in saturated fats, which can harm your heart. And since heart health and kidney health are deeply connected, this is a double threat. So, what can you do instead? Try kidney-friendly options like lightly boiled eggs, which provide protein without the harmful additives. Unsalted cottage cheese is another great choice, offering creaminess and nutrition without overloading your system. If you're open to plant-based options, things like mashed avocado or hummus can add flavor and richness to your breakfast without putting your kidneys under siege. The next time you're tempted by those sizzling strips, pause and make a swap that your kidneys will thank you for. Now, let's talk about something that seems innocent, even healthy instant-flavored oatmeal packets. You know the ones. Those colorful packets promising a quick, healthy breakfast that you can whip up in minutes. They're marketed as a smart choice, especially for seniors looking for convenience. But here's the catch. These packets are often a hidden trap for your kidneys. Many are packed with added sugars, artificial flavorings, and, worst of all, sodium and phosphorus-based preservatives. These ingredients create a toxic load that your kidneys have to work overtime to filter out. As we age, our kidneys slow down, and they don't need the extra burden of processing chemicals that sound like they belong in a lab, not your breakfast bowl. The sugar in these packets is another problem. It causes quick spikes in your blood sugar, which can stress your kidneys and, over time, increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, one of the leading causes of kidney damage in older adults. Plus, that sweet taste can be addictive, making you reach for these packets day after day, even if you're starting to feel sluggish or bloated afterward. The good news: you don't have to give up oatmeal to protect your kidneys. Switch to plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats, which are naturally low in sodium and free of artificial additives. You can jazz them up with kidney-friendly toppings like fresh blueberries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a few chia seeds for extra fiber. It might take an extra few minutes to prepare, but those minutes are an investment in your health. So, the next time you're reaching for that instant packet, think about the long-term cost to your kidneys and choose a cleaner, simpler option instead. Let's move on to another breakfast favorite that seems harmless but can be a real kidney saboteur: flavored yogurt with fruit on the bottom. You've probably seen those creamy little cups in the grocery store, with their bright fruit layers and promises of probiotics and health benefits. They look like a perfect choice for a light, nutritious breakfast. But here's the chilling reality: these yogurts are often loaded with added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives like potassium sorbate or phosphoric acid. These additives are tough for aging kidneys to process, especially when you're over 60 and your kidneys are already working harder to keep up. The sugar in these yogurts can cause blood sugar spikes, which are particularly dangerous if you're dealing with diabetes or insulin resistance, conditions that are all too common in seniors. Even worse, the potassium and phosphorus in these additives can build up in your system, quietly eroding kidney function over time. You might not feel the damage right away, but every spoonful could be adding to the strain. Instead of falling for the fruit on the bottom trap, go for plain Greek yogurt. It's rich in protein and probiotics without the harmful extras. You can add your own fresh berries, a drizzle of honey, or a handful of chopped nuts for flavor and crunch. It's just as delicious, and your kidneys will thank you for choosing real food over a processed imposter. Always check the label when you're shopping. Ask yourself, is this yogurt nourishing my body, or is it a sugar-coated trick in disguise? Next up, let's talk about a breakfast staple that's in almost every kitchen: white bread and toast. There's something so comforting about a warm slice of toast in the morning, maybe with a little butter or jam. For many seniors, it's a go-to breakfast that feels simple and satisfying. But white bread is one of the sneakiest threats to your kidney health. It's made from refined flour, which is stripped of fiber, minerals, and nutrients. This means it digests quickly, sending your blood sugar soaring. Those rapid blood sugar spikes are more than just a temporary problem. They can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, which is a leading cause of kidney failure in older adults. And it's not just the flour. Many commercial white breads are packed with sodium, added sugars, and phosphate-based preservatives that don't always show up clearly on the label. For someone over 60, every slice of white bread is like asking your kidneys to clean up a mess they're not equipped to handle. The good news is that you don't have to give up bread altogether. Switch to whole grain bread, but be sure to read the labels carefully. Look for 100% whole grain, or no added phosphates, to make sure you're getting the real deal. You can also try sprouted grain breads, which are easier to digest and packed with nutrients. For a fun twist, consider making toast from roasted sweet potato slices. They're naturally sweet, kidney-friendly, and a delicious change of pace. Breakfast doesn't have to be boring to be healthy, and with these swaps, you can keep your mornings comforting without harming your kidneys. Now, let's turn our attention to something that feels like a treat, but can be a nightmare for your kidneys: store-bought muffins and pastries. Whether it's a blueberry muffin from the bakery, or a Danish grabbed from the grocery store, these baked goods are often loaded with refined sugars, hydrogenated oils, and high levels of sodium. Many also contain phosphate-based preservatives and artificial colorings that are particularly harsh on aging kidneys. These ingredients are difficult for your kidneys to filter, and over time, they can contribute to a slow decline in kidney function. The sugar in these pastries causes blood sugar spikes, which increase inflammation and can raise blood pressure, both of which are bad news for your kidneys. If you're eating these treats more than once or twice a week, your kidneys are under constant stress, even if you don't feel it right away. The worst part: these foods are often marketed as a special indulgence, but they're more like a punishment for your kidneys. Instead of reaching for that packaged muffin, try baking at home with kidney-friendly ingredients like almond flour, mashed bananas, or natural sweeteners like cinnamon or stevia. You can also opt for simple breakfasts like rice cakes with a smear of nut butter, or a small bowl of plain yogurt with oats. These choices are just as satisfying and won't leave your kidneys struggling to keep up. The next time you're tempted by that soft, sugary muffin, remind yourself that a good breakfast should energize you, not weaken your body. Let's talk about another breakfast favorite that can be a hidden danger: cheesy breakfast sandwiches. You know the kind: egg, cheese, maybe some bacon or sausage, all tucked into a biscuit or English muffin. It's a classic, filling breakfast that's quick and familiar, especially for seniors who want something hearty to start the day. But this combo is a triple threat to your kidneys. Processed cheese is packed with sodium and phosphorus, two ingredients that are incredibly hard for aging kidneys to filter. Add in the processed meat and refined bread, and you've got a meal that's practically designed to stress your kidneys. Over time, eating these sandwiches regularly can increase your blood pressure, worsen fluid retention, and disrupt your body's ability to regulate calcium and phosphorus, especially if you're already at risk for kidney disease. Many seniors think it's just a harmless habit, but it's like asking your kidneys to carry a heavy load uphill every single morning. The good news is that you can still enjoy a warm, satisfying breakfast sandwich with a few smart swaps. Use whole grain or sprouted bread, add fresh tomato or avocado for flavor, and stick to a boiled egg instead of fried. Skip the cheese altogether, or use a tiny amount of low-sodium cheese if you really can't resist. These small changes make a big difference, and you'll feel more energized and less weighed down throughout the day. Your kidneys deserve a breakfast that supports them, not one that fights against them. Now, let's talk about something that might seem like a small detail, but can have a big impact: flavored coffee creamers. For many seniors, coffee is a sacred morning ritual, and that's perfectly fine. Coffee itself isn't the problem, but those flavored creamers, whether they're powdered or liquid, can be a silent kidney killer. These creamers are often packed with artificial sweeteners, hydrogenated oils, preservatives like dipotassium phosphate, and high amounts of added sugars. These chemicals are tough on aging kidneys, and if you're having multiple cups of coffee each morning, those harmful compounds build up faster than you might think. Many seniors believe it's just a splash of creamer, but that splash adds up, especially if your kidneys are already working harder due to age, high blood pressure, or diabetes. Instead of reaching for those shelf-stable creamers, try unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or plain milk if your body tolerates it. You can also flavor your coffee naturally with a sprinkle of cinnamon or a drop of vanilla extract. If you need a touch of sweetness, a tiny amount of honey or a natural sugar substitute can do the trick. These swaps let you enjoy your coffee without putting your kidneys at risk, and you might even find that your morning brew tastes better without all the artificial junk. Finally, let's tackle one of the most surprising kidney threats: morning fruit juices, even the ones labeled as healthy. That glass of orange juice or green juice you sip every morning might seem like a wholesome choice, but it could be the most harmful thing you're doing to your kidneys. Juices, even those with no added sugar, are loaded with concentrated sugars that hit your bloodstream quickly, causing major blood sugar spikes. These spikes put pressure on your kidneys, especially if you're managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, which are common in seniors over 60. Many juices also contain preservatives, citric acid, or potassium fortifiers that add to the strain on your kidneys. As we age, our kidneys have less reserve, meaning they take longer to filter and recover from these daily assaults. You might think you're starting the day with a burst of vitamins, but you're actually flooding your system with sugar and chemicals that your kidneys struggle to process. Instead of juice, try whole fruits like a fresh orange, a slice of watermelon, or a handful of grapes. These give you fiber, hydration, and natural sugars that your body can handle much better. It's a simple swap that can make a huge difference in how your kidneys function over time. So, there you have it. 8 common breakfast choices that could be silently harming your kidneys after age 60. But here's the hopeful part, it's never too late to make a change. Your kidneys are resilient, and even small shifts in your morning routine can bring powerful results. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just start with one better choice tomorrow morning. Maybe swap that bacon for a boiled egg, or ditch the flavored yogurt for plain Greek yogurt with fresh fruit. Listen to your body. If you've been feeling more tired, bloated, or noticing changes in your urine, those could be warning signs that your kidneys need attention. Don't ignore them. To help you stay on track, check out the free Senior Health app we mentioned earlier. It's packed with tools to track your symptoms, avoid risky foods, and feel supported every day. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Don't miss it. And of course, always talk to your doctor before making any big changes to your diet. Your kidneys have been working hard for you all these years, and now it's time to return the favor. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take that first step toward a healthier tomorrow.